Number 28, find all values of x for the given function where the tangent line is horizontal. Well, when a line is horizontal, its slope is 0. So to do this, we need to find f prime of x and set it equal to 0. Since it's a radical equation, the first thing I'm going to do is change the radical to a 1/2 power. So that's going to be x to the third minus 6x squared plus 9x plus 3 to the 1/2 power. To find f prime, I'm going to apply the power rule and the chain rule. So that's 1/2 times the base to the power minus 1 times the derivative of the base, 3x squared minus 12x plus 9. Do a little cleanup. I've got a 1 and a 2, 1 on top, 2 on bottom. The square root is going to go to the denominator because it's going to be to the negative 1/2. So this is to the negative 1/2. That's the square root in the denominator. And then the numerator is going to be 1 times 3x squared minus 12x plus 9. Now, since a denominator can never be 0, this cannot equal 0. The only time this fraction can be 0 is if the numerator, 3x squared minus 12x plus 9, is equal to 0. So this is a quadratic. Hopefully it will factor. So I'm going to factor out the common factor, 3, and then that's going to factor x minus 3, x minus 1. Set each of those equal to 0. So x can be 3 or x can be 1. Now we need to make sure that neither of these causes a 0 denominator. So if I put in a 1, I get 1 minus 6 is negative 3 plus 9, 6 plus 3. So 1 is okay, so that's definitely an answer. And let's see, if I put in a 3, I get a 27 minus 54, that's negative 27, plus 27 is 0, but then there's a 3, so this one's okay too. So you do have to make sure that neither of these cause a 0 denominator. So my answers are x equals 1 and x equals 3. Number 29. Suppose the demand for a certain brand of product is given by D of P equals the opposite of P squared divided by 464 plus 50, where P is the price in dollars. If the price in terms of the cost is expressed as P of C equals 4C minus 12, find the demand function in terms of the cost. So we're not really doing any calculus here, but this is a setup for some things we'll do later. So it's the opposite of P squared over 464 plus 50. And then they tell us P of C is 4C minus 12. So all I'm doing is I'm substituting in for P what they tell me P of C is equal to. So my function has changed from a function in terms of price to a function in terms of cost. Now let's see if my MATLAB will take it without simplifying it. So I'm typing it in just with the substitution. Okay, great. So there really is no need to simplify this. In fact, if you try to simplify it, you may actually make a mistake. So just enter it like this. And then later on, when we need to simplify it, we'll talk about how to do that.